Pamela Beatty here with Usborne Books and More. I'm about to share with you some wonderful nonfiction titles. Nonfiction is really what sets Usborne apart from other publishing companies. Majority of our books are nonfiction, and kiddos wouldn't even notice it because they're having so much fun learning. This is one example of how Usborne engages kids with nonfiction books. This is one of our newest titles, How Do Flowers Grow? It's a first question and answers book. This one's all about flowers, and they give you all sorts of great pieces of information, like lifting flaps, folding flaps. It's a great book. This one's good for ages 3, 4, and up. Another favorite is our Big Book of Big. We have about 9 in this series. This one is the Big Book of Big Monsters. We have trucks, we have trains, we have tractors, we have big machines, big animals. There's so many fantastic big under the sea animals. These are amazing books. I have not yet met a kid who doesn't love these. The pictures are very detailed. They are not cartoon-like. They are educational. These books have huge flaps that fold out to give these big, beautiful illustrations. This one is Monsters. It's my daughter's favorite. I have absolutely no idea why. I never would have guessed, but she loves it. And there is, we've referred to this book a lot. We've seen movies and things that have talked about particular monsters, and she said, "Oh yeah, Mom, I remember that from the book," and she'll go run and grab it. These books are fantastic. Again, I have never met a kid that didn't love any of these, and the themes are really just right on with what kids are interested in right now. I highly recommend these. Great nuggets of information that are easy to digest for little ones. The next book I'd like to show you is two of our body books. I get questions on these guys a lot. What's the difference? See inside your body, look inside your body. Which one's going to be better for my kid? So this one, Look Inside Your Body, and our Look Inside series in general is for younger readers. So this one is for about 3, 4, and up. And it has wonderful illustrations in it. This one is even good for a little bit younger kids that may be doing some potty training, because it talks all about how you eat food and then what happens when the food goes into your tummy and your colon and how it breaks down. And then, yes, even how it becomes poop, and then you go to the bathroom. My daughter was absolutely hysterical when she read this and learned that food becomes poop. She had no idea. I guess it's something we never talked about, but we have referred to this book so many times. The other day we were talking about how be careful doing that or you could break your leg, and she was like, "What do you mean break my leg?" So we pulled out the book and we talked about, well, look at your bones, and this is what happens, in your body, and it's hard as a parent sometimes to have all the information and to always have an age-appropriate way to be able to explain it. These books really help. Great at helping kids understand their body. Now for little older kids, 7, 8, and up, this is a fantastic book, although I have had some adults buy this book for themselves. I had a customer that was a personal trainer, and she bought this book to use to be able to explain things to the people that she worked with. The illustrations are much more detailed and graphic, and for a little older reader, but still very educational, beautiful, and again, small, digestible nuggets of information, nothing overwhelming, because these are books for kids. Next, I'm going to show you the Lift the Flap Atlas. I personally struggle with geography, always have. My husband's very good at it, and he was bound and determined our girls are going to be as well. And this is one of his favorites to do with them, although I love it too because I learned so much. And this is just each page has a different continent. This one's Europe. And there's just great information on every page. Lots of different flaps to lift, to tell you about different places, different fun things to see. Let's see, this one, here's some information about the Black Sea. The Black Sea is teeming with life on the surface, but hardly anything is able to live at the bottom. It's very dark here, and there's very little oxygen in the water. There's here in Spain, the Alhambra, Granada. the Court of Lions inside of the Alhambra. That is a palace in Spain. Wonderful information. This one also comes with a beautiful map of the world that has all of the flags from the different countries. This one's hanging in our playroom. I love this. This is another one of our new titles, which is See Inside Famous Palaces. And my daughter got really into this one because she loves princesses and castles. And I thought it was so cool because the Alhambra is, which I may be completely slaughtering the name here, is also featured in this one. We just talked about it in the geography one, and now this one is See Inside. Lots of flaps to lift and things to learn about this beautiful palace. You can see inside what it actually looks like inside. So neat. Tons of different palaces from all over. The Palace of Versailles. Great, beautiful book. Lots of good information in this one. Next is 1,000 Things to Eat. We also have 1,000 Things That Go, I believe it's called. And there's, I believe, 1,000. There's another 1,000. It's escaping me which one it is. But this one is Things to Eat. And this is our favorite in our house because I have a picky eater on my hands. And so we like to go through this book. And we have a deal that she gets to pick one thing that she wants mom and dad to try each week. And then she also gets to pick something from a page that we choose that she wants to try. And we have gotten her to try a lot of new foods. She found out that she likes ham. She found out that she likes spinach. She has been trying more and more things, and we are very grateful for this book. It's a lot of fun to go through and look at, get some recipe ideas as well. This is one of our fabulous reference books. This is First 1,000 Words in English. We have this in so many different languages. We have Spanish and Italian and German and Chinese, and it has a great scene here, and then it breaks up all the pictures with the names of the words. I've gotten great feedback from language teachers on these books, and they are in, like I said, many different languages. We also have some more great reference books. This is one of our first encyclopedias. This one is of seas and oceans. All of our encyclopedias are internet linked. There's the internet quick link there where you can go to this website and you can put in the page number, and it's going to give you additional safe websites that your children can go to and get additional information about what's on this page. These are sites that are going to be shown to be research, good quality information, and nothing inappropriate. Here is our children's encyclopedia. This one is a combination of all three of our first encyclopedias. There's some knowledge from each one in here. And again, this is internet linked as well. On almost every page, you can go in and get some more information. Great for kids to have. I know we have Google nowadays, but you never know exactly what you're getting. And there's nothing that quite compares to being able to hold an encyclopedia and look at quality pictures. This is another one of our set of encyclopedias. This one's world history. We also have science, and there's more on this set as well. This is a beautiful book. Great information. Again, it is also internet linked to be able to go and get more information. This one is my husband's on his nightstand. He loves to read this at night. He is a history buff, and he likes to just take a look at this and read through it at night. For whatever reason, it seems like boys tend to lean a little bit more towards nonfiction, and we certainly have a great selection of titles for them. So I hope you found something for the men and women and children in your life.